We are back
wait.
with yet another semi-final. Welcome to Total Baseball, World Baseball Classic Edition. I am Joez Mcfly. That is
the Kid Mero, baby. We back.
And
you know what I'm
over
saying?
here is Rony. We got Rony over there with the producer chair. What's good, Rony?
What's up, guys?
Okay.
Mero, how you doing?
Bro, I'm good, but my internet is not. There's some inclement weather in Jersey, y'all. If all my Jersey people or my tri-state area people,
Yep.
I feel like the weatherman right now. But yeah, I had to, I had to do some IT.
Yeah.
To get up. But we good, baby. I'm feeling good. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You know, Venezuela's moving on.
Yes,
You know?
Good game and all that stuff. Shout out to T-Mobile as Total Baseball World Baseball Classic Edition is brought to you by and presented by T-Mobile. So I appreciate that. Hey, listen, man, this game was awesome. Italy versus Venezuela had a lot of similarities to USA versus DR, except that it didn't. It had a lot of the same beats to the game. Like, it was like a song that you're playing. You're playing a lot of the same beats, except that, you know, if you're on the piano, I guess Venezuela started playing more of, you know, the black keys, and while DR was playing the white ones, and they weren't like really doing a great job while doing that.
Okay, landed that one.
Right. They didn't. My difference is that Venezuela got the hits today. DR did not.
DR did not, bro.
That's the difference in both games. Because for a while, it was 2-1. Pitching was great for a while. And, you know, just Venezuela got to it, man. This was a great game.
We knew Venezuela had a good bullpen, bro. You know, we knew that coming in. So, you know,
that's it.
Once Italy didn't start, like, you know, absolutely raking, I was like, okay, you know, yeah, this is going to be one of them games, bro, where, you know, a bullpen game where the bullpen comes in, shuts it down. There's a lot of runners in scoring position, left stranded, all that kind of stuff. Just kind of like, you know, I don't want to say whack, but like very tense, you know?
It was. Let's go ahead and let's start out with what's got you hype. And what's got you hype is brought to you by Lids. Make sure you guys get your next headwear and apparel wear at Lids. All right? Okay, so let's go ahead and see what's up there. What's got you hype, Mero?
Yo, like I said before, having a finalist in the WBC championship game that hasn't been there before.
Right.
And especially having to be Venezuela, which is, you know, shout out to the Chamos, you know, we ride it with you. You know, that's got me hyped because, you know, I know Venezuela, they go up for baseball, bro. And it's probably and it's looking kind of hectic at Venezuela right now. So, you know, a little baseball never hurt nobody. So it's a little something to take your mind off of the collapse of your government.
Mm-hmm. What's got me hype is this final coming up right now. We got USA versus Venezuela. We talked about it yesterday, man. I said that I feel like you get a better matchup. No disrespect to Italy and all of that stuff. But I feel like vibe-wise, with the fandom and everything going on, I feel like you get a much better high-stakes matchup, Venezuela versus United States of America. By the way, USA will be home as they did a coin flip before today's game, and it decided that USA would end up being the home team, not Venezuela, so Venezuela's on the road. But it will very much feel like a home game for them. That's what's got me hype, man. Got me hype is how much this also means to the Venezuelan community and the crowd. They've never been to this final. And not only that, man, they love baseball. They breathe baseball. This is their sport. Their manager, Omar, said there is nothing else that anybody is doing today in Venezuela but watching this game. And that hit. So that's what's got me hype, for sure.
Let's go. Yeah, nah, man. Like you said, bro, like, listen, if this is in Miami And, like you said, the Venezuelan community down there, bro, they pull up, bro. They pull up to the games. I wasn't even in person there, and I already know what it was looking like.
Facts.
Just from watching all like the footage and stuff and watching you out there. But yeah, man, it's dope because they're gonna get to see it, in their backyard.
Yes, for sure. It'll be good. Make sure if you got with lids, make sure you guys text WBC to 29017 for 15% off your next headwear and apparel purchase. All right, let's get it. Let's go ahead and just talk about this game real quick, man, because boy, this is a good one. Really tense for a while. It felt like it was so quiet. The game sounded so quiet for a long time. Italy got out in front. It was Nola going up against Montero. Montero kind of clearly didn't have it. Only gave 1 1/3 for Venezuela. It wasn't that he was getting rocked. He just was walking dudes, bro. I was like, what's going on, Bobby?
Bro.
Let's go. Rein it in.
Yeah, dog. Come on, fam. This is the game. This is for all the marbles, guy. You gotta if you can't get it over the plate, bro, you gotta go. You got to go, especially knowing that we got good arms in the bullpen, Like, get this guy out of here before the game gets out of hand. And, I think they pulled him at the right time,
They did. It wasn't until the 4th inning where they got like a jolt and the crowd started getting back into it when Eugenio Suarez hits a homer to left field. A bomb, he just kind of puts the bat head on it and just kind of lifts it. He hasn't had the best World Baseball Classic, but that was a big time hit for them just to get it going, cut the lead in half, make it 2-1, and hey, we're right back to what it was yesterday. It's 2-1 there, and just that power. As long as you keep it close. I do want to give a lot of love. The bullpens in these last 2 games have been exceptional. Venezuela's bullpen went out there and gave them 7 arepas. That's what they call it. I got to make sure I show you guys some love. They gave them 7 arepas. Se comieron 7 arepas. 7 zeros. The bullpen puts up 7 zeros to end the game. Italy scored nothing else. They had runners on base, but nobody would come back around. And then the 7th inning is when they broke through. They had the opportunities, and they had the right guy up in the 7th inning, and our guy Acuna comes up in that situation where he grounds out to the shortstop, way deep in the shortstop hole. I don't know why. I don't know why he threw it to first. He should have threw this to second, says Joez Mcfly in the office instead of the shortstop on the field. But it would have probably, I guess, it was too close anyway. It was still safe. It didn't really matter. I just looked at the replay right now.
Yeah, that was a weird. That was like you said, from the living room,
right? From the living room,
yeah. From my vantage point here in the living room, that I don't know what happened there, bro. That was like a brain fart.
Yeah, Lorenzen was pitching well. I thought it was going to be a hard play for him to make anyway. I think the only guy that probably makes that play plays for Team USA is Bobby Witt Jr. Why? Because I seen the motherfucker make the play many a time on Team Dominican Republic last night. But you had Michael Garcia come up with then the biggest hit when he got, that's how the game that got like a lot of everybody started getting into the crowd. It was so loud in there. And then Michael Garcia, who's having a great tournament, has singles over the left field. I was actually for a double. He scores the 3rd run. Luis Arraez gets a single as well, and then that brings in the next run to make it 4-2. And as Jake would say, that would prove that they have fortitude. Using a Jake thing. Jeez.
Yeah, man.
But it would stay that way because Venezuela's bullpen would make that stand up, man, from our guy Sanchez to Avila, who gave them 2 1/3 big innings of only 2 hit ball, to Zerpa, to Bazardo, Machado, who we've seen before. Machado is nasty once again. 2 Ks out of him, and then Palencia comes in, shuts down the door. Game over. Venezuela moves on to the World Baseball Classic final.
I can't believe it.
for the first time
Believalo.
in history. It's a good job.
Yo, man, crazy. But like no disrespect to Team Italy, but I feel like this is a better matchup. Like you said, you know what I mean? Like I want to see a good game in the final.
Oh yeah,
you know.
definitely.
And I feel like they got it. They got the
bullpen.
Final. They got the.
I think this is going to be an interesting matchup here. I don't know if there's anything else to talk about this game, but shout out to the Venezuelans. And now let's go ahead and just talk about what's coming up, man. The big-time matchup. We've been building up to this here. This is the final World Baseball Classic final, Venezuela versus USA.
Real quick, before we talk about the final, does Sal Perez now go from catching to coaching in the next WBC?
Bro, he looks like a manager. I was looking at him. He looks like a straight-up manager. So,
Mero, how old do you think Sal Perez is?
43.
43.
He's 35 years old.
Okay.
What? Yo.
That man was born dirty.
Bro, yo, for real. He was born with like a full beard. And yeah, bro. Wow. 35, bro. 35. That is a developing nation 35, bro. That's crazy.
He's seen a lot in his day.
Yo, yeah.
Yeah.
He was like, he was working in the steel mills at 10 years old. He got the Theo. He got the like super Theo vibes, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
he does. He got that super Theo.
I talked to him at All-Star, I think it was like the last year or the year before, but yeah, he was like big Theo energy. I was like, all right. Damn, 35? All right. Younger than me? That's crazy.
Oh, yeah. We have tomorrow, 8 p.m., United States of America versus Venezuela. And we have Eduardo Rodriguez, who did not have a good outing against the Dominican Republic in the DR versus Venezuela game, going up against Nolan McLean. Sorry. Nolan. Yeah, Nolan McLean. Sorry. Who also did not have a necessarily good start. I think USA lost that game against Italy.
Yeah.
So they have that, like both starters. So I think people should expect the bullpens to be at the ready. I will say this about Team USA. They did say, and I read this earlier, John Heyman said that Bednar would be out for the final and that Mason Miller is a maybe. So that's big. That's big, right? Like it depends if he's available. The Padres said that they trust him depending on how he feels. So we'll see. I think Mason Miller is probably going to be a go, but if something happens, he's on the fringe right now, whether or not they'll use him. Obviously, the Rosa won't let you know for sure.
I mean, obviously
never
not.
know with that guy.
Right.
Yeah, he might just tweet it. Like, yeah, he's going to go. Or like, nah, I'm keeping him in the pen. Yo, if he doesn't go, that's a game changer, bro.
Yeah. That's a big time. Like, I mean, they still did add Jeff Hoffman from the Toronto Blue Jays, closer with them. Mm-hmm. They still did add him, and they didn't use him yesterday, so they have him for tomorrow. And they have other arms out there like Griffin Jacks, and they have other guys in that bullpen that they can be able to use. So I think they'll be okay, but I think we can expect some runs to be scored tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
I feel like this guy gives up homers in bad situations.
Who's that?
Hoffman.
Yeah, Hoffman can. Eduardo for Venezuela side is somebody I'm worried about. Lefty. They'll definitely probably take out Gunnar Henderson, who's been hot, and they'll probably put in a righty, which is Bregman.
He's been struggling.
He's struggling in the World Baseball Classic, but I think you take the lefty-righty matchup there instead of going, even though he hit the homer the other night.
Yeah.
No, he hit the homer off of Sevy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hit the homer off of Sevy. Eduardo is a lefty. I don't know. I think you want to take the platoon split. And I don't know what his numbers are. Like, I don't know what Bregman's numbers are against Eduardo. So I guess we'll see and find out. I'm sure somebody already has a graphic out right now. Pero, hey, que estamos en esa vaina. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, you know, like you said, it's everybody's been saying this to me, bro. Ever since, you know, DR lost, they're like, yo, it's about pitching, bro. Pitching beats offense, pitching beats offense, pitching beats offense.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's gonna, and I guess that's what it's gonna be, you know. But like we said many, many times, dog, Venezuela got a solid pen, and if it turns, I mean, it will turn into a bullpen game, and Venezuela's prepared. So, I mean, the U.S. is too, you know, but you know, like I just saw those guys come out and just be lights out. Like,
yeah, they'll have to repeat it. They'll have to repeat it again because Venezuela's not going to go down easy. They're not going to go down easy, man.
You guys think the crowd's going to affect it real hard tomorrow?
Well, this is what that was my next question. What do you expect the crowd to be like tomorrow? There's going to be a lot of USA fans, sure, but I think it's going to be kind of similar to DR where there was more Dominicans there than USA fans. It's going to be a lot of Venezuela. This is their first chance at a World Baseball Classic final. This is the closest that they've ever been. Expect them to pack the house and get really loud.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you right now, there's going to be mad Venezuelans there, and there's going to also be mad Dominicans there.
Oh, yeah.
Rooting for Venezuela.
And there's going to be some Japanese people there, too. They were there tonight. I seen them in this. I guess they bought tickets ahead of time. They're like, well, I'm here already. Fuck it. Let me just go to this shit.
Fuck it. Let's go to the game, bro. You know, what else we going to do?
Yeah. We didn't expect to be eliminated, but here we are. So you'll see some of that. I think you'll see those fan bases. Is there anything else that we have on this game? I'm really hyped for this tomorrow, man. It feels like a fever dream that we've been doing this. We started this. We went over there, World Baseball Classic, and then now tomorrow will be it.
And it started like March 6th. So it's been like 11 days.
It has not felt like 11 days, but at the same time it has. It's like, damn, like we were in Florida last week. We were like, damn, this shit ends on Tuesday. But it's felt like so much has happened that it feels like way longer. It feels like at least like a month.
Yeah.
It's dense, yeah.
I feel like every game is like a movie.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy.
Oh, yeah. All right. Tamo en chelcha, my friend. I want to see a couple of things, some interesting things that happen out here. What is this?
This is
oh, my God.
The Goodfellas scene. Team Italy, unfortunately, being taken out back.
He got put away. No way. Yeah. Italians in the outfield.
Oh, man.
Bro, Danny Glover should have been fired in that movie, man. There's no idea.
Oh, my God. Yeah, he was not good.
Gotta watch McLean pitch against Acuna Garcia in our eyes tomorrow. Yeah.
I mean, they're starting to heat up now, too.
Yeah, they are. And it's just, I don't know. Let's see which starter goes further.
This is every Dominican right now. Que venga, mi mamá, güey.
Yeah, venga, man. Está bien.
Oh, man.
This had me dying, bro. This had me dying. He said there's a Vinny, Pasquatch, talking about the makeup of Team Italy, said there's a lot of stereotypical Italians on this team. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of guys from New Jersey. Hey, some guys from Jersey, bro. You know, just some guys. You know, listen, 20 years ago, we started Jersey Mike's, and then we decided to join the baseball team.
Yo, put up this latest thing I just retweeted right now was this guy right here, living his best life. This guy is hype and full advantage of the situation here. Everybody's happy. Bro.
There was a lot of hugging.
Lot of hugging.
Yeah. He's like, yo, I'm just so excited.
Yes. Let's hug it out. I just met you today.
It's like that sailor pulling that one nurse and giving her a kiss after winning the war.
My funny thing is, and by the way, we showed up on the Dan Lebertard show, which is funny. He was making fun of like our reaction yesterday to the game with Zoe and everything. I think I posted that somewhere. And he was talking about, so that was pretty cool. Man, I wanted to show this one. Oh, here it goes. Ronnie, I just retweeted it.
Okay.
This is this scene right here, man. These are the Dominicans right now with the Rocky scene. The Venezuelans holding Apollo. If he dies, he dies. Comment down below. Comment down below. Comment that below. If he dies, he dies. USA fans, go ahead and do that. Venezuela, avenge me! Avenge me! Please. Por favor.
We got a tough seat.
Oh no, bro! This is a brand new ballpark. There's no reason for. There's no excuse for this. Now I don't think that's a seat. I think homie found a way.
That could be fake.
There's no way.
That might be press box.
It might be either. Not even. He must have just found something that there's no seat in front of and just stood there and took a picture. There's no way there's a seat in a brand new stadium like that.
He's fixing the roof of the stadium.
Yeah,
take that picture, bro.
We got the infamous pasta consumption graphic.
This is an insane graphic. And like Fox is just doing shit just to do it. But like, look, pasta consumption, most pounds per capita. Italia. Well, I kind of said it.
That's how they say it.
That is how you say it. Italia at 51.4 pounds per capita.
Tunisia.
That's a lot. Venezuela is third on that list, so they love pasta as well.
Pretty crazy to show this couple, no?
Right. They just wilding out, just going
single them out,
wilding out on them. Just single. I would bet they weren't happy about that.
And then we got. I mean, this one is all the Dominicans today. After now.
This is one of my favorite memes.
Yo estoy feliz.
Se nota.
Yo estoy feliz en mi casa. Yo feliz con el diablo que tengo. Y ustedes vienen a zararme.
Porque ahora tú llegaste más temprano.
Una felicidad que me está subiendo por ahí.
Y se te nota la felicidad.
¿Verdad? Y se nota. Tú estás viendo cómo me mantengo con esta maldita serenidad que me mantengo.
¡No me hables! Bro, the people.
No estamos gente, coño.
You know what, yo? The people that came to me today knowing how much of a heartbreak that was, man, yo, F you, bro. You came to me, how was last night? How you think it was, man? How you think it was? My team did not come through in big situations. Look how I ended up today, bro. Look how I ended up today, as per bets.
Joez, you look like you're held hostage.
Yo, for real.
Was not
Aaron
happy.
Judge is feeding me.
My name is
They're
Walter
taking good
Hartwell
care of
White.
me.
It's not good. Not a good situation for me.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of guys from Jersey.
There's a lot of New Jersey talk of Italy, but I mean the crowd was the biggest factor of tonight's game in terms of Tamo and Chercha. So that was it. That's all I had.
Tamo en eso. Pues Tamo en Chercha. Good stuff, man. Tag us on those memes, y'all, so that we could be able to go ahead and share them on here. We don't see everything, but we see most. Shout out to the guy living his best life. I hope you have a great night.
Yeah, for real. Shout out to you, man.
Wrap that up.
Campeón. No matter what happens with Venezuela, he won.
Yes, he did win. He did win. Okay. Now, Morí Soñando.
Morí Soñando.
Okay. I think will this be the final Morí Soñando?
Oh, wow.
Or do we have another one tomorrow?
We can whip one up tomorrow. Who knows? We might even be drinking them.
Yeah.
Final Morí Soñando. What do we want to see for tomorrow?
Joez?
What you got?
Mi Morí Soñando is because of the heartbreak that Venezuela has had in the past, because they have been to the finals for the first time, and because I don't have like the stat sheet in front of me, but I'm pretty sure the U.S. has won it before. They've won it all.
Yeah, it's 17.
So this is not this. Yeah. Okay. So Venezuela coming through, getting the W, avenging the Dominican Republic, and taking home the trophy, bro. Like taking home the gold. That would be dope for me. You know what I mean? And for guys like Ronald Acuña, all these guys, bro, that have been like just pouring their heart out all tournament. You know what I mean? Like the guys that are not Acuña and like the super duper stars. You know, the guys that are just guys on the roster that when you pick them in the show, it's like, are you sure? And they've been doing their thing, and it's dope because you see like the national pride and everything on display. So I would love to see a Venezuela W. That does not make me an American. I'm just saying America's been there, done that. They don't even seem to really care that much. You feel me? So
yesterday was the first time I seen them care a little bit.
Yeah, and I think it was just because like, it's son los dominicanos, bro. Yo, it's the Dominican Republic. Yo, they're a squad, bro. That's a squad. I think that's what it was. They got up to play DR. You know what I mean? I think that they might underestimate Venezuela a little bit and pay the price for that. And they'll be dope.
They better not. They better not. Los chamos are coming, and they're bringing arepas. Arepa power. What do I want to see, man?
Dímelo, Joez.
I want to see I mean, listen, this whole World Baseball Classic has been a massive success for MLB. I want to see an epic game. I want to see a game that puts the semis to shame. I want to see some good offense. I want to see some great pitching from both sides. I got to pick a winner, right?
You probably should.
Would my feelings be different had I gone to Houston with that crew? But I went to Miami and I met those people, and I met the people of Venezuela, and I met and how nice they were during the Dominican game, how nice they were with me leading up to the game when everybody wanted each other or wanted to play against each other, how the players were, how cool they were when I met Pablo Lopez and Contreras, and I met all of the, Arise, and how nice they were and like really cool they were to me. And I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna support my Latinos, and I hope that Venezuela can be able to win not only for them but for their country because of everything that they've gone through, especially recently. And those people do deserve some joy as well. But I guess I'll go with Los Chamos. We'll go with Los Chamos.
Vamos con Los Chamos.
Let's see. That does not make me American. That doesn't mean that I hate America. Okay? It does not mean that. I love this country.
Yeah.
For what it stands.
You going with your brothers?
Yeah.
Yes. I'm going with my brothers as well.
Latino gang.
But I still love America. That gives us the opportunity to play this great game.
Yes, sir.
No choice.
Yeah, that's right. The land of the free and the home of the brave, Joez.
If we have freedoms, guys, we should have the freedom to root for whoever the hell we want.
Free bird.
Let's see. It would be good. Los Chamos with some flavor. We still got some flavor left.
Come on, baby.
Vamos pa'lante.
Todavía esas son ahí.
Ya lo saben. Guys, we will see you tomorrow. I will be streaming as well. We're doing all that. It'll be the final. What we've been looking for. Shout to T-Mobile. Shout to Liz. Shout to the Kid Mero who's over there.
Hey.
Shout to you as well. And shout to Ronnie who's editing all this. And I will see you guys later. Joez Mcfly here. Peace.
And your brother Kid Mero. Bye.